From the WYLN studios in Hazleton, Pennsylvania, WYLN Evening Edition at 5:30 starts right now.
Good evening. It's Wednesday, July 22nd, 2015. I'm Ann Gownley. The carjacking in Laurel Run, which we told you about yesterday, ended last evening in the arrest of two suspects. It started around 10:30 Tuesday morning when Stephen Brunson of Pottstown agreed to meet two people who said they were interested in buying two dirt bikes he had. He met them on Giants Despair Road. But when they showed up, they fired shots at him and stole his Chevy Silverado pickup with the bikes in the box. The suspects were seen parked on Malloy Road off Riverside Drive in South Wilkes-Barre later in the afternoon. A 6-unit building was evacuated while city police, state police, and the FBI moved in with weapons drawn. Police expected gunfire, though there was none. The truck was impounded after about a 3-hour standoff. Two suspects were taken into custody, though their names haven't been released yet. A third suspect remains at large. State police at Frackville are looking for 54-year-old Joseph Dwayne Hartranft of Newkirk near Tamaqua. Authorities tried to serve paperwork on him yesterday afternoon, but he became agitated and ran inside a home. A few minutes later, he dashed out the door carrying a rifle. Police say Hartranft is prohibited from ownership of a firearm, but didn't say why. He's still at large and is believed to be armed and may be dangerous. If you see him, call State Police in Frackville at 570-874-5300. State police at Hazleton arrested 3 people from the Poconos on a list of drug counts on Tuesday. 20-year-old Edward Anthony Atalano of East Stroudsburg, 20-year-old Kenneth Angel Pacheco of Stroudsburg, and 21-year-old Gemma Dobson of East Stroudsburg each face over 30 counts. They were stopped along a highway and were found to be carrying drugs and paraphernalia. What drug they were carrying wasn't stated in the arrest announcement. All 3 were arraigned before Judge James Dixon in Hazel Township and remanded to the Luzerne County Prison on $100,000 bail. The Wilkes-Barre Area School District says it will not buy any of the property surrounding Coughlin for a new school, but documents show it is considering building a new school on a site much larger than Coughlin. One district document said there are 2.4 acres at the Coughlin site. Yet another submitted to the Commonwealth says it's 3.7 acres, over an acre larger. Board Vice President Joe Cavries said, and Solicitor Ray Wendelowski said they had no explanation for the difference. The 2.4-acre figure comes from a feasibility study compiled by 4 firms hired as a district's design team. But the same team submitted paperwork with the Commonwealth which stated that the site was 3.7 acres. That's led to some to believe that the district is buying land around the site, which officials say isn't doing. There are 5 lots, all fronting Main Street, all with buildings on them, including the former VA Blue Cross building next to Coughlin, which are for sale. A few months ago, the district said it was looking at one or more of them, but now it says it's not. The Luzerne County Assessor's Office is poring over records regarding the homestead exemption. This after a report which said there were about 5,000 probable or possible duplicates countywide. The homestead exemption is the vehicle through which property owners get a break on school taxes from gaming money. But while property owners are only eligible for the exemption on one property, the home in which they live, thousands of potential duplicates have surfaced. Employees of the assessor's office are responsible for going through the list of potential duplicates and weeding out those deemed not eligible. The homestead exemption was offered by all school districts in Luzerne County, plus the county itself, although the county discontinued it at the end of last year. More teens are using marijuana. That's the finding of Penn State researcher Stephanie Lanza. Based on research involving 600,000 teens, she found overall about 23% are using marijuana, about 22% of white teens, and about 25% of black teens. However, she also found that alcohol and tobacco use are down. She used data concerning high school seniors across the country between 1976 and 2013. Penn State said Lanza and her colleagues published the research Monday in the Journal of Adolescent Health. A local senior district magistrate will decide whether the case against former Harrisburg Mayor Steve Reed gets to court. Richard Cashman was the district judge in Berwick from 1987 through 2009. Since he's taken cases on assignment as a senior magistrate. Reed was Harrisburg's mayor from 1982 through 2009. He's facing 499 corruption counts filed against him by Attorney General Kathleen Kane. Most have to do with allegations of using city money to acquire things for personal collections. Cashman will decide whether there is enough evidence against Reed to send the case to court. The case opens September 14th at Dauphin County Courthouse on September 14th. We're not exactly close, but we're apparently closer to a state budget than we were a couple of days ago. After a 4-hour face-to-face meeting between Governor Wolf and legislative leaders, there were a lot of smiles. Observers say the meeting centered around procedure, the kind of thing usually handled by staff, not the governor himself. Still, both sides say the gap between them is narrowing. We're 3 weeks ago into the new fiscal year, and there is still no state budget. The legislature passed one, but Wolf vetoed it a few days later. The annual Downtown Hazelton Classic Car Cruise-In is quickly approaching, and today we found out there'll be an awesome prize given away. This year's Verrastro will be giving away a stock car experience. Pat Verrastro is joined the Chamber President Mary Malone to make the announcement today.
Well, the Downtown Car Cruise is on Friday, August the 7th, and this year we're really excited. We're going to have 2 entries from Pat Verrastro's beer distributor. One of them is going to, one lucky winner will walk away that evening with a free stock car experience. So you have to come down to the car cruise on Friday, August the 7th, 21 years and older. Take a look at the beautiful stock car, and Pat and his crew will be there. You can fill out the chance, and at the end of the evening, we'll be raffling off one experience. So someone will get the opportunity to test out their driving skills at Pocono Raceway through stock car experience.
This is brand new at the Downtown Car Cruise. We're going to bring the stock car racing experience to downtown Hazelton. One lucky winner that evening will get a chance to go 160 miles an hour around the Tricky Triangle up at Pocono International Raceway. So I invite you to come down and take advantage of a nice free offer.
The Car Cruise-In will be held Friday, August 7th in downtown Hazelton from 6 to 9 p.m. There'll be lots of classic cars to see, and the legends will be performing as well. For more information on the Cruise-In, call the Chamber at 570-455-1509. Sunday, August 2nd, racers will rev their engines for the Pennsylvania 400 at Pocono Raceway. Don't have any tickets? Well, WYLN has a pair to give away beginning on Monday, July 27th. The green flag will wave at 1:30, and racers will begin the battle against the Tricky Triangle. Anyone who is interested in these tickets, remember to watch WYLN's Evening Edition at 5:30 and Late Edition at 10 p.m. on Monday, July 27th for your chance to win. Time now for a first look at our forecast. A cooler day today compared to the high 80s we've had over the past few days. Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbachik's in the Weather Center with the details. Joe, what can you tell us about this upcoming weekend?
Spectacular, perfect, beautiful, awesome, stunning. I think you start getting the picture of what it's going to be like the weekend, especially the first part of the weekend and the next several days, because we continue to deal with this dry air mass. Just a few clouds across northeastern PA, but again, nothing to show you on radar. It has been dry today. It will stay dry through tonight. Take a look at these temperatures. A little bit more comfortable conditions throughout much of the area. Still over the 24-hour time period, relatively hot in southeastern PA, with temperatures still getting up into the mid to upper 80s to just about 90 degrees. Temperature-wise right now, 73 in New Angola, 78 in Berwick, 73 in Monomoy City, 79 in Bloomsburg, and 80 degrees in Danville. A complete 7-day forecast will be coming up just moments away. Ann?
Thanks, Joe. Coming up next, 2 playgrounds in Wilkes-Barre are getting a facelift, and Mayor Tom Layton says it's thanks to the money from the Community Development Department. Plus, details on the 3rd annual 1940s weekend at Eckley Miners Village. That and much more coming up here on WYLN. Stay tuned.
You're watching WYLN News, Greater Hazelton's only local news broadcast, with Ann Gownley, Gary Perna, Julie Stefanovich, Kristen Bazinski, weather with Joe Garbachik, and sports with Eric DeBerardinis and Gabriella Justin.
For all your projects large and small, Bedrock Gardens has it all. They are fully stocked and ready to fill your order. Rubber mulch and rubber curbing to match. Lots of color choices to pick from. Wall stone, natural stone, full pallets ready to go. Their bins are full with rich colored quality mulch that will look wonderful all season long. Finish off your fabulous outdoor space with their quality patio furniture and easy to assemble fire pits. Everything you need for your summer projects. Delivery available, or just stop by and they will load you up. Bedrock Gardens, locally owned and operated. Call today.
Hazel Drugs does more than fill prescriptions. They know your needs and have been serving the Hazleton area since 1868. That's over 147 years. They accept all prescription insurances, offer convenient parking, drive-through service, and free prescription delivery. They carry the highest quality vitamins and supplements with a certified clinical nutritionist on staff to answer your questions. They can customize your prescriptions, specializing in natural hormones, children's compounding, and animal medications. Hazel Drugs, America's oldest compounding pharmacy and Hazleton's oldest business. Let their family take care of your family.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric, Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Morning, Wilkes-Barre's mayor announced that 2 playgrounds in the city will be getting an upgrade. WYLN's Gary Perna has more.
2 busy playgrounds in the city of Wilkes-Barre recently got upgraded, thanks to monies from the Department of Community Development. Both the Francis Slocum Playground and the Casey Playground are now open and ready for the kiddos.
Upgrades to this playground was funded through our Office of Community Development program, and again, it's very important that we utilize those program funding to upgrade playgrounds like this. So again, it's money well spent on behalf of the children of the city of Wilkes-Barre.
Mayor Tom Layton said the upgrades were much needed.
We spent some money here through our Office of Community Development. This was approximately $185,000 at this park and $160,000 at the Casey Park. And what you see here is new playground equipment, new landscape, a new basketball court, new fencing. And what we look at is how the parks are utilized. And this is one of our busier parks in the city of Wilkes-Barre. So we felt that it was important that we upgrade it. It's handicap accessible.
Layton said the money was well spent, and he encourages everyone to come out and spend time in the parks.
So I encourage the parents and the grandparents to bring their children here. It's a nice, safe environment here, and we welcome the use of this park.
The mayor came under fire for spending the money in the playgrounds, but he said it was worth it.
It's always necessary to make sure you maintain your property, but more importantly, this is for the children of the city of Wilkes-Barre and the grandchildren that come and visit their grandparents, and whoever wants to utilize this park. Just look around. You have a nice pavilion here. You have a nicely landscaped playground. We have a new basketball court over here to the left. We have new swing set, new sliding board, which you saw the children going on. So it's great to see the reaction on the children's faces as they utilize the equipment here.
And as you can see, the kids are happy to have the parks up and running and ready for them to play. In Wilkes-Barre, for WYLN News, I'm Gary Perna.
Thanks, Gary. Coming up next, Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik is back with a full look at our forecast. Plus, a look at this weekend's 1940s weekend in Eckley. Stay tuned. More news is headed your way only on WYLN.
The Brass Buckle in Cunningham features a wide variety of Tex-Mex and modern Mexican food. Dine inside or outside on their beautiful patio. They also offer a private banquet room with seating up to 110 people. The Brass Buckle, 334 Main Street in Cunningham. Call 570-788-4145.
Just in time for summer, Cloud9 Personal Training and Fitness in Drums is expanding. Big time. More space, more equipment, many personal trainers and fitness coaches. Plus, boot camp, youth strength and conditioning, yoga. And coming soon, CrossFit. Call now to learn more. 570-690-0859. Get off the couch and on Cloud9.
Welcome to Leaf and Ladle.
Leaf and Ladle, located at 59 South Mountain Boulevard in Mountain Top, serves fresh and delicious salads, sandwiches, and soups. Come by for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They're open weekdays from 9 a.m. until 8 p.m., Saturdays 10 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Sundays 11 until 3. Delivery and catering are also available. Call them at 570-474-9200. Leaf and Ladle. Eat healthy, live happy.
At Whitetail Preserve, they pride themselves with giving their guests 5-star service. They are now open for lunch 6 days a week and offer limited delivery service for lunch to businesses in Cunningham, Valmont, and Humboldt Industrial Park. Call them at 570-384-2314.
Well, definitely a lovely day to be outdoors today. The lower humidity levels still relatively warm. We had the sunshine. We got a couple of clouds here and there, but it was dry. A perfect day to do some outdoor work. In fact, the next several days will be perfect days to do anything outdoors because it's going to be dry and the weather is going to be stunning. Picture perfect. All right, let's take a look at the graphic for the day, and you can see for yourself that we saw the sunshine. It was a very nice summer day. These are the days, if you don't like the heat, you don't like the humidity, you like days like today. You can actually be out there, enjoy the fresh air and some of the cool nights ahead. That's what we're going to be looking at. Live 35 Skycast Doppler, nothing to show you from Wilkes-Barre through Scranton, Berwick, Bloomsburg, Danville. All points at this time remaining dry. Our live Lehigh tire conditions outside our station in Hazleton. We're sitting in at 75 degrees. I notice we have not seen any rainfall since midnight. Look at the dew point number. 40s. That's nice. This time of year, when you see those that low, walk outside. Feels great. You really don't have any humidity in the air. 79 now, Wilkes-Barre Scranton International Airport, 79 in Williamsport, 78 in Salem's Grove, 75 in State College. In the Wyoming Valley area, temperatures holding in the 70s to near 80 degrees. Satellite and radar, there's a couple of clouds making their way from west toward the east, but that pretty much is about it. In fact, we widen things out for you, show you Skycast precipitation and clouds. You won't find a speck of rain whatsoever, at least in our area. Down toward the south, yes. For our area, no. We stay dry as we go through our Thursday, our Friday, our Saturday, looking great with a lot of sunshine heading in our direction. And then as we go into our Sunday, there's going to be a chance of maybe a few showers and thunderstorms. Looking at the numbers tonight, comfortable, not bad, 50s. Tomorrow we get up into the 70s. Some areas may be near 80 degrees. And then again, dropping down into the 50s as you wake up early Friday morning. So nice weather, comfortable, dry. Humidity levels, the storms down toward the south. They stay down toward the south for our Thursday. And as we go into our Friday and Saturday, again, low humidity levels, seasonable temperatures. Hey, you're going to the beach the weekend. Many people do. It's looking very nice going into this upcoming weekend. And then, like I said, Sunday, maybe a couple of showers or thunderstorms. Here's a look at the extended forecast and what we can expect over the next couple of days. Plenty of nices across the board. The only not so nice one, if you will, would be on Sunday. But that's not even bad. In the 80s, a few showers and thunderstorms. It's okay to get a little bit of some rain every now and then. Our daytime Pennsylvania lottery numbers, a pick 237, a pick 3787, a pick 49256. And some more numbers for you. These are the magical pick 5 numbers, 22075, and the treasure hunt numbers 1, 8, 10, 16, and 25. We'll continue to have more for you coming up after these commercial messages.
Did you know that suicide rates are on the rise in Luzerne and Wyoming counties? Did you know that over 100 Americans commit suicide every day? And did you know that you can help prevent suicide? I'm Jeffrey Waugh, and I'm here to tell you there is help. If you or someone you know is depressed, dial 800-273-TALK or the emergency helpline at 211. For more information and suicide prevention tips, visit any of these websites. Together, we can save lives.
Tune in every Sunday night on WYLN from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. for hard-hitting, high-flying, non-stop action as only Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling High Voltage can bring you. That's Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling every Sunday night on WYLN. I'll see you in the ring.
The next episode of Warrior Summit Outdoors is about patience and resilience. Vets and I are going golfing. Will the course survive? Tune in to find out.
a trip back to the 1940s with the Eckley Miners Village this weekend. WYLN spoke with an organizer of the event who says it's going to be a weekend to remember. Eckley Miners Village will be turned into the 1940s. This is the third annual 1940s weekend, originally entitled Armed Forces Weekend. Kristen Bogash, the program's coordinator, said there will be plenty to do for all ages this weekend.
We have Allied and Axis forces set up throughout the entire village, civilian encampments. We'll have settlers. We'll have food vendors there, live music throughout the entire weekend. On Saturday, we're going to have a parade of military vehicles at noon, followed by a victory tea in the Sharp House. And then at 3 p.m., we're going to have swing dance lessons to get us ready for the big 1940 swing dance that night.
Bogash says the 1940s is very significant to Eckley Miners Village.
Well, Eckley was actually really affected by the 1940s. During the World War II era was a time when a lot of men were exempted from the war draft because they had to mine coal that was used in medicinals, used to help build airplanes, things like that. But what we want to do in Eckley is not only give people a taste of what life was like in Eckley, but we want to show people what it was also like during the entire 1940s era.
Those who attend this weekend's events are invited to come dressed in 1940s attire.
Visitors are more than welcome to dress in 1940s attire. They'll be able to tour the village. They'll be able to go through all the different encampments. They'll be able to see the different military vehicles. They'll see U.S. forces. They'll see British forces. They'll see Russian partisans. They'll see German reenactors as well.
The big event will be Saturday night at the 4th Annual Swing Dance at the Freeland Public Park Pavilion.
There is an admission fee for that. It's $10 regular, $8 if you dress in 1940s attire or uniform. The entertainment is provided by the Hazleton Philharmonic Big Band Sound and the Blue Notes, and any of the veterans that are in attendance will be recognized.
Once again, the third annual 1940s weekend in Eckley will take place this Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. with a swing dance at the Freeland Public Park Pavilion on Saturday from 6 to 9:30 p.m. Coming up next, Gabriella Justin is in for Eric DeBardinis with sports here on WYLN. Plus, Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacic will have one final look at our forecast. Stay tuned.
Visit the Luzerne County Convention and Visitors Bureau website at tourinapa.com for the listings of the many events you will find in Luzerne County. From wine festivals, hill climbs, tomato and kielbasa festivals, you will find it all in Luzerne County. Luzerne County was named the best outdoors destination in Pennsylvania by the official Best in PA website. The Luzerne County Convention and Visitors Bureau will help you relax, relive history, and marvel at the area's stunning natural beauty. Luzerne County, you'll find it right here in Northeast PA.
The Hazleton Wine and Beer Festival will be held Saturday, August 15th from 4 until 8 p.m. at the Best Western Genetti Inn and Suites in Hazleton. Come sample over 50 local wines and craft beers, taste some great food, and listen to some great music provided by one of Northeastern Pennsylvania's premier cover bands, Ostrich Hat. You must be 21 to enter, and tickets are available the day of the festival or in advance at hazeltonrotary.ticketleap.com. Don't miss the Hazleton Wine and Beer Festival, Saturday, August 15th.
Welcome to WYLN Sports. I'm Gabriella Justin. About a month and a half left until playoffs begin with AAA baseball. Lehigh Valley currently ranked 4th in the standings. Those standings are for the International League North, just above Pawtucket and Syracuse. They are still trying to move their way up in those standings.
Last night, the Iron Pigs hosted the Mud Hens at Coca-Cola Park in Lehigh Valley. The night started out with Anthony Vasquez pitching for the Pigs. The game scoreless until the top of the third, where Toledo's Trayvon Robinson scores on a sacrifice fly to left fielder Jordan Danks. However, that 1-0 lead would be the last time that the Mud Hens would have the lead. Fast forward to the bottom of the third, and Lehigh Valley responds with a 2-run home run by Chase Tiarnod. Eric Kratz scores, Thad Weber pitching for Toledo. Iron Pigs up 2-1, bottom of the 5th now. This half inning, an impactful one for Lehigh Valley. Eric Kratz gets on base once again, this time an RBI double on a fly ball to center fielder Daniel Fields. Just short of a home run. Jordan Danks scores. The Pigs with a 3-1 lead at this point until Jace DeArnaud with another power hit. DeArnaud with an RBI double on a line drive to right fielder Stephen Moya. Eric Kratz scores. The Iron Pigs pulling away with the lead in the bottom of the 5th, but not before scoring just one more time. Aaron Alther singles on a ground ball to left fielder Trayvon Robinson. Chase DeArnaud scores once again. The Iron Pigs turning around a 5-1 loss from the night before against the Mud Hens to a 5-1 win. This series against Toledo continues in Lehigh Valley tonight at 7:05 p.m.
Over the past few years, Penn State has been questioned on its culture, insinuating that the university solely focuses on sports, its football program in particular. However, the football program has been persistent in proving the world wrong through its actions off the field. Just recently, former Penn State kicker Sam Ficken and former Penn State linebacker Mike Hull have been named to the National Football Foundation's Hampshire Honor Society. Both players earned this honor for their academic excellence. We at WYLN would like to congratulate the Nittany Lions on their academic achievements. Tomorrow has the potential to be the Section 6 Little League Championship game for Valley West in the 9 and 10-year-olds bracket. Right now, Valley West is without a loss in the double elimination format. In regionals, they beat Lenape Valley and Lehigh. Valley West will play the winner of the Lehigh vs. Stroudsburg game, which is currently in progress. Be sure to tune into WYLN's late edition tonight to find out those results. Stay tuned. Coming up next, Joe Garbacic will be in with one final look at today's forecast here on WYLN.
During these changing times, is your insurance program up to date? I'm local Allstate agent Gary McNeilis. I invite you to come into our office or give us a call. We'll help you be sure that you have the proper coverage to take care of all your family's needs at a price you can afford. Now more than ever, you need to be in good hands to protect everything that's important to you. Our team of insurance professionals and I will be honored to serve you. Are you in good hands?
If you haven't found the perfect fishing getaway, you haven't been to Captain's Cove. Located on Henderson Harbor in upstate New York, Captain's Cove offers a variety of accommodations to please just about anyone. The motel, also located on the harbor, offers a magnificent view. Enjoy free morning coffee, air-conditioned rooms, cable TV, and HBO. The cottage can accommodate up to 8 people with 3 bedrooms, a complete kitchen, washer, dryer, 2 full baths, air conditioning, an outside grill, and picnic table. Call us today for rates and information at 1-800-824-FISH.
Off the Beaten Path, new episodes starting August 5th at 11:30 p.m. only on WYLN.
Hey, things looking pretty good throughout the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. It continues to remain dry, and this dry weather is going to stick around for the next several days. In fact, even going into the weekend, next chance of seeing any rain probably won't get here at least until our Sunday. Some showers and thunderstorms will make a return, but overall, temperature-wise, looking pretty nice. Humidity levels will be on the relatively low side, and it's going to stay dry. Like I said, at least until Sunday, and then after Sunday, we're going to look at a couple of more strands of nice-looking days. So any of that steamy air, the humidity in the air, has been suppressed toward the south. We've now replaced it with more comfortable conditions. So we have a relief in the heat, a relief in the humidity. Overall, things looking very nice. Over the next couple of days, it looks pretty good across our area. Very nice indeed. And then we're back up into the 80s as we go into our Sunday. And early next week, we're up into the 80s. I tell you what, old age is starting to creep up on me. If you heard me, I'm okay. I'm here. It's okay. All of you may laugh, and you may laugh at home, yes. Nothing like live television. I go to sit on my seat, and I know the seat was there, but somehow I missed it, so I ended up being on the floor.
And then he sat up again and he fell off it again.
But I can walk, and I'm, do whatever, and I'm okay. This is going to be an archive, I guarantee
Definitely,
you.
we have to record this, and maybe one day we'll play it all over again.
Oh, yes.
You know, to take the pressure off of you, though, it does look like it's going to be a wonderful week, because today certainly was really, really nice out, and it looks like it's, as long as the chair is okay, they want to know.
I guess fall's approaching quickly. Get it?
That was pretty good.
That
was a good comeback.
That was good. I'll give it.
Well,
We're going to
we'll
let
see
Joe
later on.
recuperate. Have a good night, everyone.